today, so I'll post that later today so you can see it. No point in rehashing it, but I woke up to a little message from my niece saying, "I love you, Uncle Josh." That's awesome. And then I saw the squirrel on the fence again, and that was awesome. And I'm going to go for a jog. The cleaning lady's upstairs. So let's try to get out of our heads and just... maybe I can... I don't know. I want to have a big, successful day. Hello. I'm on my jog. Ran over here. It's pretty hard right now. I'm feeling very depressed. And it's very white out. There's snow on the canal. It's very colorless, so that's not helping. And then I keep thinking, what if I did get rich? What if I managed to make $1 million again, make $1 billion? Would that even be happy? I don't know. So I can't think of what would make me happy. But I'm getting a bagel and chips and a drink. And what was I going to say? I don't know what else I had to say. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of a name for myself. So let me know if you'll help me pick a name. Message me and I'll give you my options. Okay, that woman just said somebody got a job at a digital media firm, which is what I'm writing a website for, so I should listen to what she's talking about. But also, here's my sandwich, cream cheese and lox, got some chips, got some Diet Pepsi, because it came with a combo. Well, because I bought the combo. Okay, I got all sentimental in the bagel shop because a song was playing, just a sad song, and then I posted about trying to find the girl from Europe from 30 years ago. And then my phone died, and then I came over to the art show because they wouldn't let us sit inside. I thought you could sit inside the bagel shop, charge my phone, but no. So this is where my mom's art is. If you guys want to come down to Lansdowne Park and see her art, maybe I'll walk home in a bit and sit on my laptop. Okay, well, probably some of you have been noticing that I smell a bit. I haven't had a shower for like 2 weeks. I don't even know. You can tell me when I last showered, so I'm going to do it while my dad is out buying chicken right now. So I hung out at the art show for a while charging my phone, and then I came home, and then my dad went to get Popeye's chicken, but I stayed here and I had a shower. Oh, that's right, I told you I had a shower. So what I've done now is I've put my markers in that thing, brought up some papers, brought up a scanner. I want to make like some pictures, some images for my Facebook to make it more business oriented, like this woman coached me to do. But here's the thing, this is why I'm filming this story. I just realized, like when I was coming up from the basement, because I want to work in the living room because I just feel lonely, even though there's nobody in the living room either. It occurred to me that I post in these stories because I want somebody to know what I'm doing. Because if I came upstairs on my own, nobody would know. I've got nobody. You know, like if I had a wife and kids, they'd be like, "What's Daddy doing?" Like that would be magical. Wow, there's a whole other alternate universe where I did my life properly. It was all packing up and going back to the basement with all my stuff, and then I remembered, I've been washing my CPAP machine. I haven't washed this for a couple of weeks either, and you're supposed to at least wash it weekly and do the mask every day, wipe it with a cloth. But I showered, so now I'm showering this. All right, you beautiful, wonderful people. I am in bed. Hope you're in bed too. Let's try to go to bed at 9 from now on, so that if it takes an hour to fall asleep, we're asleep by 10. That'll be the new plan. What is that? Chest air. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. What was I going to say? So, I'll share these with you tomorrow, or tell you the story of them. Of course, I won't use names and stuff, but I've been reached out to by a few people tonight. This girl who went to my university, and she saw my post about trying to find Heidi from Vancouver that I traveled in Europe with 30 years ago. And she says she's romantic. She wants to help me find her. I should post a picture of her, that kind of thing. Oh, can you imagine posting a picture? Maybe somebody will recognize her. I also heard from someone who was saying that she, she's got kids, and but her marriage isn't great, and so she feels very alone, and it's hard to feel alone. Surrounded in a house full of people. So that showed me that, even if I did have a family, I might still feel alone. I wouldn't, because the women I could have married were amazing, but it helps me to know that people feel bad too. And then I was talking to this other girl that I briefly dated 20 years ago, and she's feeling very sad and feels old and useless, and I'm going to help her with some online projects, like to get her Instagram growing and stuff. So I feel good about that. And and a guy from high school reached out and he said, "Hey, I've been seeing your videos lately. It sounds like you're talking. To paraphrase you, it's like that you don't have a reason to live and can't find joy." And that was very nice that he reached out. And then, like I was saying yesterday, there was that girl I met in the elevator 2 years ago. And then this girl I met in New York that's messaging me saying she's been depressed and she's got meds. And who else? I don't know. Well, and then there's my old friends, and then this girl, Jen. Did I mention that she was messaging me yesterday? A different Jen. All my girlfriends are named Jen, but she's from a couple of years ago or a year ago. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm trying to build this support network, and I'm thinking maybe. Because remember yesterday I was saying my Facebook group should be like, it's about celebrity access. Like this coach was telling me that's what it's all about. But I don't know. Maybe it's more real. I mean, maybe it's some of that, but it's also just, hey, we're gonna keep each other company. We're gonna do our best in this world. Like I think that's me. That's genuine me. So, all right. What's a question for? Well, I'm gonna think of a question to ask right here. And last night's answers: Kieran, traveling. Hopefully, yeah, me too. Where are we going to go? Well, I know I'm probably not invited, but separately, where are we going to go? Regular viewers know who this is. Working on sets more often? Of course, that's Kiki, our resident filmmaker. I thought I was our resident filmmaker, except I'm not making films. Well, I'm making Instagram stories. Does that count? Ever optimistic drop of color. Having a party and being around a bunch of people together. Also traveling. A party? I haven't had a party for like 8 years, I don't think. Where would I have a party? In my basement? New friend who says, "I hope I can travel around the world before another pandemic or die." Ha ha ha. She's not from this country, so English is not her first language. But I think she means maybe, is she going to die of old age before this pandemic's over? I don't know. Whatever. I feel her pain. Happy Sunday. I've got my running shirt on because I figure I'll start the day with some exercise. But my dad just messaged that he can't print a document. He wants me to come upstairs and help him, so I'm going to do that. But I didn't want to go upstairs in my bathrobe, because then I'm like, it's showing him like, we're both not doing anything today. But I'm going to be, no, I'm dressed, but my running tights were in the laundry, so I can't put them on yet. Anyways, I just filmed a dream summary, so I'll post that at some point. And I just got a message from a girl I knew years ago who watched my story, and she apologized that she hasn't messaged back, but she's got some issues, and because she hasn't messaged back in a couple of years, but she noticed I have a CPAP machine, and she's asking about that, what kind of apnea I have. So even girls I used to know, they have same kinds of issues and stuff, and it makes me feel good to know you guys are watching this and appreciating that I'm sharing. So yeah, I'm going to start a Facebook group today, and we're all going to be a big community.